Well, hello. You catch me moving a bunch of manure to my hotbed today. Yes, I'm filling up the hotbed because it's nearly that time of year where we're going to be sowing some seeds. Now, by making a hotbed, what this is basically just a bunch of manure in a contained area with a cover on the top, which generates heat. The manure generates heat, and then you can essentially put in your seedlings a lot earlier. So it's a bit like a heat mat. However, this is a completely free one. So yeah, we just got to fill this up, keep adding water. Every 2 loads of that, I'm going to add a can of water. I think my watering cans are about 10 litres. And yeah, we can always add more if need be, but that should be all right. So, and I'm also going to be trampling this down, because if I don't, it's going to sink down probably halfway, even maybe even more. So let's go ahead and start filling this up, add some cans of water, and away we go. Right, well, that's 4 loads in here, so it's time to do a bit of jumping. This is where I appreciate living in the countryside, because if I didn't, and I lived in a city, I think a lot of people would be staring at me. Right, time to go get some more. As you can see, this is now rather full. It's probably about 1 foot in the middle higher than the actual level of the hotbed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a jump down again. That should go down a little bit. Now I'm going to put the last little bit that I've got in my trailer in there, in here, and then I'm just going to wet it all down, put a decent amount of moisture on it. I'm probably going to put like 2, maybe 3 cans on this top load, and then we will just leave it to do its own thing for about 3 days, and then we can put the old pallet in and put some seedlings in. So let's go. Jumpy time again. Last little bit. Right, I'm going to go get another can of water, and yeah. It's time to put the lid on, so I'm just going to make sure that all the edges are clear, so then I can actually get this lid on. Right, I thought that was going to be a problem. Right, that's good now. Well, we better just make sure that she still works. Yep, she still works. That's good. Right, I think I am going to just put in a tad bit more manure in here, just because I can. And I know that is going to sink, so I'll just add a bit more just to the middle. I'll sort of make it in a dome shape. And then as that sinks, I can then just spread it out over the next couple of days. And then I'll put the pallet on top. Yeah. Right, let's get the old prop. This hasn't been used since summer. Well, last year. Nice. Right, I'll go get a tad bit more. Right, well, there we go. She's filled up well and truly. Definitely over a foot now on top of her as well. Obviously this stuff hasn't been compacted down, but like I said, this will definitely shrink down quite a lot. I'm expecting it to go down, so this level here I'm expecting to go down to about here, and then hopefully once that, you know, do go down to there, I'll then go ahead and spread this out a bit. But the next time you'll see me is hopefully on Thursday or Friday. It's Monday today, so yeah, sort of later on during the week. What I'm going to do is each night I'm just going to cover this up. So literally I'm going to go like this, so like this for the night time. Boom, there's still an air gap through there, and I may even put a couple bits of wood sort of bit like this, just to allow air to go through. And then during the day I'm just gonna lift her up and put that back, so then she gets a good amount of air for her, and I'll just keep doing that over the next, like I said, until Thursday or Friday, so next 4 or 5 days, and then yeah, I'll see you again soon at the end of this week. Well, here we are, it's Friday now, so it is the end of the week, and as you can see there's a bit of condensation on this polythene which is over the top, and it's reading the actual manure inside, in like the middle of the pile, is reading about 45 degrees, and that's Celsius. And hold on, it's hard to see, but the temperature sort of in the middle of this dome here is sitting at about 10 degrees, and it's about 3 degrees today outside. So that just shows you that that is like 7 degrees warmer in there, and that does really make all the difference when germinating seeds. So all we're going to do today is just take a tiny little bit of this manure out of here. It has sunk down a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and turn it a little bit, aerate it a bit, and then we're going to put the seed bed thing down, and then we'll be good to go. So let's just take our board here. See all the condensation dripping off. As you can see, it has shrunk down like I said it would. Just take a little bit of this out. You'll probably see it steam. Yeah, look at that. There's a couple of reasons why I'm flipping this. One of the reasons is to get air into it, and the other reason is to see how much moisture there is in this pile. I have added another watering can the other day. I felt as though it was necessary, as it wasn't heating up very quickly, and after I put that can on, it heated up some more. So yeah, I might put a little bit more water on today, but I think I'm just going to do it around the edges, not in the centre of the pile. So let's spread this out a bit. So we're just trying to create a level surface here. That's all we're doing. Ideally I want to be able to put all this back in, just level it off a bit. Like I said, just a little bit of water around the edges. Okay, so here's the pallet that goes on top. I've chosen this specific pallet because it is like all slatted, there's no gaps in it or anything, and it's small enough to fit in here. So we're just gonna literally carefully pop that straight in the middle like that. Didn't do too bad of a job of getting it level. And then Just double make sure this shuts. Lovely. Door's open a little bit, but that's a good thing. Bit of airflow. And then we're just going to put our thermometer back in so we can keep an eye on the temperature. We're just going to put our thermometer back in. This is not really necessary, but I like to have it in just to monitor how hot the pile actually is. You can sort of indicate whether you need to give it water and stuff like that. You know, if it's starting to cool down a bit, it either needs air or it needs water again. Yeah, that's shooting back up right now. So right here we have just a CD60 module tray, and these just go straight on top like that, and I'll just line them up, you know, keep filling them up and putting them in here, and that is as simple as it is, really, just like that. Boom. I think we're done. I've just got to mention that I'm going to be uploading a video or a YouTube short soon showing you how I make my potting mix, and I also might upload a short on, you know, a few of the things that I'm sowing this month in the hotbed. So yeah, stay tuned to check those out. I appreciate you so much for watching this video. If you've learned something, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy sowing!